Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. This is your host, Sleepy Bull, with another episode of Wave Watch. I think I'm going to start numbering my episodes just so that I can have some kind of track record on how many episodes I have so far. So today, I want to go over just another, I want to say, summary of the Total2 market index, because in reality, where do we make the money? The money's not in Bitcoin. The money's in Total2 and Total3. And others, which I don't have here right now. But primarily Total2. And it's good to keep an eye on Total2 and see how it progresses and see how the sentiment of the market is in the backdrop of price action and just FUD and FUD online through all these articles that are being released. One thing to note about Elliott wave theory is FOMO and FUD are baked into the price projections, so that's a good thing. So one of the things I wanted to talk about primarily was, as you guys already know, in my last episode we spoke about the 5-wave count here for Total2, and one thing to note in Elliott wave theory, after you have a 5-wave move up, you always have a 3 corrective move down, generally speaking, to the 4th wave in this range. I mean, this here is I want to say the minimum. I don't think that's the correct definition, but I want to say this is the minimum. And this is the maximum. That's the range we're looking at. That's the drawdown percentage. And we spoke about why it more likely than not will be around this range. That's where we're going to land, so to speak. Of course, the reason is due to this 5th wave being an extended 5th wave. Let me bring this down to the weekly chart. Now, something that is worth noting, it's very important. I had to do some Elliott wave research just to confirm this, but I found it online, and it's the fact that whenever you have an extended 5th, the corrections are, I want to say, subdivided into 2 corrective moves down. The first one being corrective move down to the bottom of the 4th wave, and then a sideways correction, or a pause, whatever you want to call it, followed by the next leg of the corrective move, which is down to the primary 4. interesting to note that we are on the fourth wave of the extended move. This is the extended move, fourth wave. And it's exactly where we've paused for a little over a year, almost a year and a half now. So this move down will be nasty, and it will be fast. I want to keep track of this back test here and drop down to roughly around here. This here is a fractal that I drew from up top here and projected down here. This is just a distribution pattern, and I do believe we're in another distribution pattern. Of course, like I stated before, my prior analysis showed that, wave 5 bottom would be down here to here. But ultimately, the 2618 mark will be reached. And yeah, let's zoom in and see how these alts are going to do. Yeah, guys, alts are going to get demolished, but I am looking forward to seeing them backtest this blue trend line here. This is the blue trend line I want to keep my eye on, because ultimately, look, well, this is very coincidental, but it matches that 618. Let me see if this is about right. Yeah, 2025. Yeah, it might drop more than that. Not sure, but either way, this is where we want to see. Let me get this out the way. This is where we want to see it drop to. So I would not be surprised if we see it drop to 172 billion, 155 billion in Total2 market cap. And mind you guys, let me see, this would be a 2618, or rather a 3618. No, an exactly 2 measurement of that bear pennant. Yeah, exactly. Yep. But I'm looking forward to seeing that drop here, because once, and I say once, the altcoin market, I'm tongue tied here, coin market drops to this area here, that's when it's buy time. That's when it's buy time. So I'll be tracking this closely, and you guys will be in the loop. And when it's time to buy, I'll be the first one to tell you, hey guys, it's time to buy. Another thing to keep note of is the Total2 altcoin market, it has a very heavy weighting from Ethereum. Ethereum also has a very similar, and I mean very similar, price prediction, price chart. A lot of analysts are saying it could hit $400, $600, around that range, and I'm in the camp of that. I'm in agreement to that. This is the expanded flat. Now this is the primary wave 4. Well, these are not primary numbers. These are minute or minuet. Minute, but regardless, same idea. Wave 3, wave 4 primary. And this is the zone that we want to buy in. 1, 2, 3, 4. This count played out almost exactly. I think this is really if it's a ABCDE or a ABC 1, 2, 1, 2. But this, guys, is the buy zone right here. Once we get here, I'll let you all know. Around this range here. Notice that ETH has done a back test exactly to this trend line, and it's not moving, guys. It's not moving. When this back tested for 1 minute, I thought we were gonna be in a massive bear trap. No, I was wrong. This is not a bear trap. This is a bull trap. Everyone's euphoric, and no one's seeing it. So yeah, put yourselves in now and sit on your hands and get ready to BTFD. Signing off.